overcoming your fear of being alone can be a little bit tricky. But once you know how to do it, then it becomes very easy. My name is Cassi Eubank, and thank you for joining me today to learn how to overcome your fear of being alone. Today is day 10 in the Clear Your Fear series, and it's kind of bittersweet for me. I've had such a great time telling you about the things that I've learned and giving you information that I hope has helped you. You can learn more by going to my website. I do have some programs and some classes that I'd love to have you involved in. But when we talk about overcoming your fear of being alone, the biggest reason that we're afraid of being alone is because we're just not comfortable with ourselves. Sometimes that's because we aren't sure who we are. We've kind of lost touch with who we are and the things that we like. Another reason is because even if when we have lost touch with ourselves, we aren't really sure if we like ourselves anymore. So something that you can do to overcome your fear of being alone, well, let's imagine that you got to spend the day with Oprah. That's providing you like Oprah. Now, you would think that's kind of cool. You get to do new things. You get to be with somebody who's awesome, somebody who's been out there and doing it. You know what? You are just as awesome as Oprah. You really, really are. When we step into our greatness, which when you clear your fears out of your way, I know I keep talking about this, but it's true. I've lived on both sides. I've lived a fearless life where I've jumped in, I've swam with sharks, I've been in a rock band, I've done all kinds of amazing things. But I've also had times where fear has kept me back or kept me from doing as much as I could have. And it's because of that I'm on fire for teaching you this. I've got a passion for letting people know, step into your greatness, play full out, do it 100%. You get one chance. Do it and do it right. And one of the biggest things that you can do is learn to really love yourself. So you can ask yourself a bunch of questions. I know in my series I've got a bunch of questions we ask. What are your favorite colors? What favorite song do you like on the radio? Where's your favorite place to go to for vacation? If you could live any place in the world that you wanted to, where would you live? These are all things to help us get in touch with ourselves and not just answering the questions, but really thinking about it and feeling the answer and feeling which answer feels best to us, because that's going to be the right answer for us, is the one that feels the best for us. So when you get to know yourself a little bit better, then you can really start loving yourself and appreciating yourself for all the great things. So today, I'm going to leave you with this. I would love it if you could make a list of all the awesome things about yourself. I'm sure it's a long list. There's plenty of things that you've done, accomplishments that you've done. And then I'd like you to keep this book with you. And every time you do something nice for somebody, you give them a compliment, you help a little old lady cross the street, anything, give money to charity, write it down in this book. I think that if you review it at the end of the month, you'd be amazed at just how awesome you are. You really are. And when you know how cool you are, how awesome you are, you're going to want to be with yourself. You're going to love spending time with yourself. And it's not to say that you don't want to connect with other people too. That provides an amazing source of wellness inside of ourselves, that connection with other people. But love yourself first. Everybody else will love you too. You are fantastic. You are awesome. You are a work of God. You are a work of nature. You are amazing. I won't forget it, and you shouldn't either. Have the best day ever.